Hello crafties, and welcome to another video. My name is Infinity, and today we'll be continuing along with this make along. If you remember from last week, we essentially got the center started on our cable spoke rug, and I think in this one we have about 8 spokes. We can count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we have 8 spokes going around this one this time. And I was showing you the back and forth method that I used to create the cables in this circular pattern. So we're just going to continue that on a little bit today. So if you remember correctly, we left off last time by chaining 2. And that does count as a stitch. And what we're going to do is just take a look at our stitches, see where we increased last time. And it was right about the middle. So if you notice, we started off with 1 stitch, then we had 3 stitches, and here, yeah, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3 stitches. So here, what we're going to do is yarn over and make a double crochet. And then we are going to put another double crochet in that stitch, so an increase. Alright, and then we're going to put 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then we are going to put 2 double crochets in the next stitch, or another increase. Now in the first one, what I did the same thing, and after this row, all of my increases grew in an odd number, so you'll see what I mean as we go along. So the last row, we did treble crochets as I pull up my stitches to look. So this row, we are just going to be doing the 6 front post double crochets. So just going to yarn over and go into there, pull up my loops, and do it again. And a third time. And now for these back 3, again, move your stitches around any way you need to so that you can locate all 3 of your stitches and work those as well. I'm going to do that really quick. Alright, and as you can see, the more we do that, the more we will get that traditional braided look of the cable stitch. This is coming out very well. So this time we are coming back to our regular stitches here, and so again we are just going to make an increase right here. So 1, 2, 1 stitch in the middle, and an increase in the next stitch. 1, 2. And again, we're going to work our 6 front post double crochets across these 6 treble crochets. So I'm going to yarn over, hopefully put my hook in there right, and proceed to make those just as we did before. make sure I have all of my stitches. Almost skipped a stitch there. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and again, turn just a little bit and work that increase in that first stitch. If I work into the first stitch, sometimes it can get a little confusing, so you have to kind of spread them out and look. 2, 3, okay, yes. Increase in the first stitch. One double crochet in the middle. And another increase. And so we're going to work in this pattern all the way around, and I will meet you guys back at the beginning of the next row. Okay, crafties, so I've gotten to the next row and I've chained my 2. So now what I'm going to do is yarn over, and I'm going to make a double crochet increase. So 1, 2, and I'm going to make a double crochet in the next 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to make another double crochet increase in that last stitch. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is start doing my trebles again. So I've yarned over twice, and I'm skipping those first 3, and I'm creating my first treble from post treble crochet. Still a mouthful. So really, as you go along this pattern, the biggest change is going to be these spaces between your cables, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Do that again. Yarn over twice. Making those trebles can be tricky. Okay, and I'm gonna make 2 more to complete that piece of cable. There's the first one. And I'm yarning over to make the second one. Making sure I have all my plies. Alright, now, like I said, the spacing between your cables is only going to get wider and wider naturally as you expand this project, much like the other one, which currently is buried under my unboxing stash. Much like the other one, you're just going to continue expanding these, but your cables won't waver throughout the pattern at all. So I'm gonna go on and make that increase right there. And then I'm going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then I am going to make a double crochet increase. So pulling out my yarn and increasing in that last stitch. Alright, and then you go right back into making your cables all the way around. This is going to be your pattern, and I'm going to meet you back when I get back to the end of the row. Alright crafties, I have made it back to the beginning of my row, and I chained 2, and I pulled out my loop so that I could spread out my little sample rug that I have here so far. So as you can see, these little pizza shaped slices between the spokes are our areas of increase, and they steadily increase by odd numbers per row. So like in this row there were 3 stitches between the increases. The next row will be 5 stitches between the increases, and then 7 stitches, and so on and so forth until you have your rug or blanket, whatever you're using this for, as large as you want it to be. So today I'm going to end this tutorial, and then when we come back for the third and final part, this will be expanded more than what it is, and I'll show you guys how to finish off your rug. Alright, and until next time, happy making.